Hi guys, this is Hajra from Little Gloss and Glaze, and I'm here with a new video. And this video is not really beauty related, but more of I don't know, lifestyle related maybe. I thought that I haven't actually sat down and talked to you people, and I really want to do this because I really enjoy that feeling when I can actually sit and just talk and help you guys, and we can interact with each other. So I thought, let's do this. And the idea of this video came to me via a friend. She contacted me a few days back, and we had a discussion about how she was doing, because she recently had a baby and she had some problems going on with her. And I thought to myself that there's so many women who go through this and who feel that they're so alone going through this, because there's no such platform where we can actually share our stories and our thoughts with each other and tell each other if what you're feeling is normal or not. So I thought that'd be so interesting, making a video where we can talk to each other like friends, like women. So this specific video is about the problems women face after they've delivered the baby, as in postpartum. And there's so many problems which they face, and sometimes when you're a new mom, when that's your first experience, you actually think that this is only you who's going through it, and you feel like there's something wrong with you, which actually kind of deteriorates the whole situation more, because you think, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? But sit back, relax, and do not think that you're alone, because there are so many women who go through this every minute, every second, and they come out stronger, and they do come out of it. So if you are one of those people who are suffering from any of the postpartum problems, rest assured that this will end, because this is a short period of time and this will finish and you will get better, and these signs and symptoms will reduce over time. So before digging into the video, I'll just let you know, just a disclaimer, that I am not a doctor or a gynecologist or anybody who's authorized to tell you what to do or what not to do. These are some of the things that I have studied about through my studies, and sometimes some of the things that I've gone through, and this is like a combination of all the experiences and all of the research and reading and all that stuff, but I'm not actually authorized to tell you what to do, what not to do. So that's just like two friends talking to each other, and if you have any serious symptoms, you should definitely contact a doctor. And now let's dig into it. There are basically 5 main problems that a lot of women go through. Number 1 being weight gain. And we think about it so much after delivering the baby, because none of our clothes are fitting us, and the hormone levels are so weirdly up and high, and the wiring inside us has gone crazy because you've just delivered a baby. I mean, that's a huge deal. So give yourself some time. I don't think a very strict diet is going to help you. It might take the weight off for like some time, but you will get a lot of deficiencies. So always try and lose weight healthily and exercise a little and all that stuff. Obviously, if you have had a C-section or have had a difficult pregnancy, or there's so many other issues, so if you are one of those people, you have to be extra careful when you're trying to reduce weight, because there are exercises that you can't do and there are things that you can't do, and you need all the strength. So do not cut off on your nutrients, because that is very important for you, because you're taking care of the baby. There's so many responsibilities on you, and if you start cutting your food and proper nutrients, you will not be able to do that properly, and you'll just feel more tired. So there's no point in it, right? Struggle number 2 is stretch marks. Okay, now let's get this straight. There are so many ointments and so many oils that actually say that they will reduce your stretch mark. There's no actual proved or proven research that actually says that helps. So 50% of all women suffer from stretch marks, and if you are one of those 50%, then you are one of those 50%. Of course, the stretch marks will reduce throughout the period. Like, more you actually go into your normal life, the more time passes, they will fade, but they never go away. Take it as a mark of your strength, because your body is so beautiful. You've been through such a beautiful process. Why would you want to take out, or why would you want to erase the sign that you have of it? It's like scar of a battle. I know saying a battle is way intense, but it definitely is something to be proud of. So take it as that and don't worry about that stuff. The next problem a lot of women go through is hair loss. Now this is a very, very, very common issue. So if you are having it, do not think that you will go bald, because you won't. This is something very natural which happens to a lot of women. Actually, during pregnancy, you kind of do not shed a lot of hair. So your body, when loses all the growth hormones, takes that hair back. So think of it that it was never yours to keep. So don't worry about it, because this had to go. When you are expecting a baby, the hormones, the growth hormones are so high in your body that they promote growth. That is why your hair grows more lustrous, more beautiful. You don't get a lot of hair fall, and once you've delivered it, the decline in estrogen actually makes you lose the hair that you wouldn't have grown anyway. So it's no point worrying about it. And if you are actually really worried about it, what you can do is just improve your diet, get more vitamins, vitamin B, C, E, and zinc also helps with hair loss. And you can have more antioxidants in your diet and eat more green vegetables, take more iron. That's all the stuff that you can do, but rest assured that you're not going bald. It's just that your estrogen has declined and you're losing the hair, which wouldn't have been there if you weren't expecting. So don't worry, it's like normal. The last one is the most important one, and the worst of these all is postpartum depression, which is also termed as PPD. And there are so many women who go through it, and it's very common. A lot of women do not actually go through it. Like, I would consider myself one of the lucky ones, if I may, because I did not go through that. After Zara, yes, mood swings, I did feel them, because obviously your hormone levels are so haywire that you do feel that. But there is something called actual depression, which is like anxiety, and you don't want to be around people, and they're like drastic mood swings. You can't even take care of the baby properly. You don't want to. You don't feel connected to your child. And I have heard stories. There's so many women that I have heard who've been through this, and they've come out the other way by talking about it to other women. So if you are one of those people who are going through PPD, you should definitely talk to people who are close to you, women who are close to you, your mom, your aunt, your sister, your friend, your cousin, anybody who'd listen, anybody who's sincere to you, your husband even. But generally husbands don't have that much of a time to actually listen to all that stuff you have to say, the crazy amount of hormones that are going haywire. So yeah, you can actually talk to them at night when they come home if they have a 9-to-5 job, but you need someone to talk to and take out all the frustration that has inside you. And that's what only a woman would understand. Probably the one who has been through this would understand more. So try talking to people, try talking to women, and you will notice that there are so many women who go through it. It's not you who is like struggling with it, and other women are going through it and they're fighting through it, and there are women who have been successfully coming out of it. So you will too. It's a phase and it will go away. However, there is another called PPP. It is called postpartum psychosis, and that means that if you have any suicidal thoughts, violent thoughts, and all that stuff, you need to contact your doctor, because that is obviously dangerous for you and your baby and people around you. So you are the only one who can judge what you are going through. If you think it's mild mood swings, you can let it pass. And if you think it's more of a depression, you can talk to your friends, cousins, people who know about it. Or if that isn't helping, you can obviously go to a therapist and talk your heart out. Give yourself time, because the first thing that happens when you become a mom is not giving yourself time. Your time is going to your baby and you're not caring about yourself, and that is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. Think about yourself. Take time for yourself. Like, there should be at least an hour where you are doing something for you, and that's very important. So if you are somebody who is going through any of this stuff, do not worry. That is very common. A lot of people have it. However, there are some things, like a few things that are borderline red flags. If you have any of these, that does not mean that you are serious or there's something wrong with you drastically, but you should definitely check your doctor and see what they say. Number one, heavy bleeding, like more than your normal periods. If you are experiencing that way after you deliver the baby and it's really, really heavy, you should probably see a doctor. Number two is that increasing and persistent pain in your perineal area. And if you have that for like immediately after the baby, it's kind of normal, but if you have that persistently, you should definitely check a doctor. Number three is fever. Fever in any case is never good, so if you have prolonged fever, do not ignore it ever. Fourth thing is you have sore breasts which are hot to touch. I mean, sore breasts are common after delivery because of all the procedure that's happening there, but if they are really, really sore and they're hot to touch, you should get to your doctor because that could be sign of something bigger. So you should definitely go check yourself. The other thing is swelling, tenderness, pain in your legs. I mean, that's so common, so many of us go through, but if it's persistent and it doesn't go away, you should get yourself checked. Another thing which also is a warning sign is cough or chest pain. If you have it, you should definitely get yourself checked. And burning or pain while urination can be a sign of UTI, which is very common after delivery. So if you have that, get it checked as well. Then if you feel nausea and vomiting all the time, that is also a sign that you might have something, so get that checked too. And of course, the last thing is PPP, which is postpartum psychosis, and this involves extreme depression and suicidal and violent thoughts. If you have it, be a judge of yourself. You can do this. We can fight through this. There's so many women who've been through this, and none of these signs are like extremely dangerous. They might not even mean anything, but you should definitely get yourself checked just to be on the safe side. So that is it, you guys. These were some of the things that I wanted to discuss with you guys, which were like problems you get after delivering a baby. These are very common, and some of the red signs that I told you about, you should definitely get yourself checked if you have any of this. The most important thing is to relax, sit back, let yourself loose. Do not worry about a lot of stuff. Don't worry about how you will do with the kids, how will you be a good mom or will you not be a good mom. Will you ever stop losing hair? Will you ever be as perfect as you were figure wise? Because these are things that you will cope day by day. Take each day as it comes. That's the most important thing, and the most important which I would give every one of you. And if you need to talk, just talk, okay? Talk to anybody. Talk to your diary. Talk to a mirror. Like, stand in front of a mirror and talk to it, because you're talking to yourself, and that's very good. So stay healthy, stay happy, and enjoy your lives. Enjoy your baby. That's the most beautiful thing that happens to a human being. Giving birth to a small tiny miracle is like the best thing that ever happens to you. And I get it that all these problems make it less of a blessing when you're going through it, but when you've overcome everything, you just think that this was all worth it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe button, and share it with your friends. And if you have any problems which you are facing, or if you have overcome, let others know too, because we all can help each other if we actually talk to each other about this stuff, like not treat it like a taboo which cannot be talked about. So yeah, leave your comments into the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Till then, bye.